Welcome Wanderers to Told You Woodcolors. My name is Jennifer and today I am so excited to show some coloring books to you that I got throughout the month of February. No rules were followed. I set rules. The rules weren't followed. That's all I can say about that. So without further ado, let's just dive in and take a look at what I got. So my coloring book collection was at 30 books. I just started coloring in December. And so I started growing my collection in December, and January was my first full month of coloring. And throughout that time, I got 30 coloring books. Before me now, I have 33 new coloring books. So I have doubled my collection plus 3. So let's take a peek at what I got. So my rule was that I would only get 2 to 4 coloring books a month. This is what happened. First off, I got Boules by Diane Dufour. This book has been a necessity in my collection ever since I saw it for the first time, and I made it a priority to put on my list, and I got it, and I'm so excited to start coloring in this book. This imagery is stunning. I know you guys have probably seen it before. You probably have it yourself. Now I have it and I can enjoy it and I'm so excited. So yeah, I like how the line work is grayed out. I love how small the book is. It's very approachable. It's very fun. It's very charming. And from what I've seen, it is okay with water mediums, which is something that I definitely want to get into. Look at that cat. It's so cute. I'm really excited, guys. So sorry if my voice goes up a couple octaves throughout this video. It's just a fun time. So yeah. Boules. So that was my one book, and then my second book was this one. It's so cute. I think maybe it's Petites poupees. That's what I'm going with. Hatchet Heroes. This one here again was another one that I just thought was so cute. I love sketchy artwork. So when I saw this one, it was right up my alley and it was screaming to me that I needed to get it. And there's a Cheshire cat in here and it's so cute. I have to be honest, I don't find the need to get all the Disney books that are out there. Some of them just don't call to me at all with everything that they have going on, but this book was so stunning, and I love how they have like the little baby characters of each of the princesses. All the characters, they're just so cute, and like I said, the sketchy look of it is really nice. I'm not gonna flip through. I'm going to try to be quick about it because if I have so many books to show, but yeah. Oh, they're adorable. They're so cute, and I'm really excited to color in this one. I'm just gonna skip a couple pages. Pocahontas, she's one of my favorites. And I was gonna see if I magically turned to the, oh, look at them. Oh, they're just so cute. The Cheshire Cat page. Let's see. Cheshire Cat. There, this one. Ah, he's so cute. I think it would be really cool to try to incorporate the colors from my mat into him, but at the same time, I want it to be traditional too. So I don't know what to do with this, but I'm just so excited. That Little Mermaid page is one of my favorites. Cinderella with the pumpkins. Yeah, look at little Pua. Oh my gosh. It's just so cute. So I'm really excited about this one too. So these two, this was it. This was my February. This is what was supposed to be my haul. And then I was like, you know what? I keep hearing about everybody going to discount stores. Ollie's was right across the the street from the main road that we live nearby, and I was like, I'm gonna check out Ollie's and see what they have. And I found a couple of Creative Haven books that I added to my collection. It wasn't anything that I was like thrilled and overjoyed about, but because of the price on them, there were many of these books, and I just picked out the ones that I knew I could see myself coloring in. And Valentine's Day was right around the corner at that time that I got this love book. This is by Marjorie Sarnat. I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Sometimes I get so excited to jump into the books that I forget to say who they're by and the titles of the book. But this was just so cute, and I was like, you know what, Valentine's Day is coming and it's here, and I could color a page. And then Valentine's Day was over and I didn't color a page, and then I didn't feel like coloring Valentine's Day stuff anymore, so it remains uncolored. Most of these books are, I think, out of all the ones that I just got brand new in this haul, out of the 33 I colored in one of them so far. Serene Scenes. This is by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. Yes. I'm so good with the names. I'm sorry. This one was cute. I loved the line work on this one, and I loved the outdoor scenes. And I like the paper in them. I guess they're not all the same. Maybe they are. I mean, they have to be by the same publisher. I'm getting used to that. Where they're published by Dover. Yeah, we'll see. Southwestern Designs. This one was fun. I really liked this like repetitiveness. It's very wallpaper-like, and not a lot of people like that. So I'm not gonna like force this on my page or anything like that on my YouTube channel. But it'll be something nice for me to color on the side. I'll show you what I get done in my completed pages, and that'll be it for you. No harm done. But I know a lot of people don't like the wallpaper, but I kind of do. I kind of just find it very relaxing right now, especially because I also like heavy detail work as well. Celtic Fantasy Coloring Book by Cari, Buziak. Maybe that's right. Maybe I got one. But I really enjoyed these Celtic designs going around the images everywhere. I really liked that. And I don't know, I kind of want to color it like outside the lines. It's very beautiful. Like, just test out different ways to color this to where it's not, you don't have to force yourself to color in the lines. You can be really creative with it and make it your own. So that's kind of what I see when I'm looking at this. So to me, it doesn't look all the same. To me, it's more like open space instead of telling you what to do with that. Then this book here, the Kawaii Tarot Coloring Book by Lulu Mayo. I couldn't believe my eyes whenever I saw this. And I was so excited to pick this up and bring it home with me. So fun. I love the Lulu Mayo books. She's one that I definitely will be getting multiple books from her. So far, there are mainly just one book of each illustrator in my collection, except for Johanna Basford, Lulu Mayo, and Camila Angelkova. Their books are just addicting. So I love these images that you get from Lulu Mayo. So the Kawaii Tarot, this one's more square shape. It's not like her others, and I think it's definitely thicker than her others as well. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection. Another one that I got from the discount store was Millie Marotta's Island Escape. And this one here I know is like definitely heavy on the Zendoodle and fine lines, but I wanted to give it a go. I was like, if I'm gonna get one of her books, it is discounted and I can have a go at it, and if I don't color in it, I won't be as upset. but I still find her work very, very nice. And Sara from Ink and Hue Coloring is coloring in her books very often and putting them up on her channel. And seeing somebody else color something like this helps me realize what I can do with this. So, it is double-sided paper, but the paper is nice, and her artwork is still extremely beautiful. It's just all that extra line work. I think people get turned off by that and confused on how to color it. Oh, see, Sara from Ink and Hue Coloring just did this one, and it's so beautiful. You need to check that out if you haven't already. So I'm really excited to try my hand at it and see what I can come up with. And then the last one that I got, I saw from Daria Song's The Time Garden coloring book. And I definitely wanted one of her books. Here, let me spread this out so that you can see, because it is double-sided. But I definitely wanted one of her books. I think it might be the only book that I get from her because some of the pages are more difficult for me to picture, but other pages I could like color in an instant. So this might be the only one in my collection from her. I'm really trying to be mindful on that instead of getting a whole entire series from somebody. Just testing the waters with their illustrations and seeing how I do with it. And depending on my joy level while I color will determine whether I get more of their illustrations or not. So this would be my first go for a Daria Song coloring book, and I'm really excited about that one. So I told myself when I was at Ollie's that all these books counted as one book. So that puts me at 3 books so far in my mind. So I could get myself one more book. Well, it just didn't work out, and I'll show you where we go from there. Portrait of the Mermaid by Sara Burrier. I was really excited to get this book because I have been seeing Erica from Elm Colors color throughout this book. It's so cute. I loved the way that it was a pocket style book. They looked very approachable to do, and the way Erica's pages turned out obviously are just so beautiful, and it gets you so excited to try the same books as her. That's what she does for me. I just get so excited. So she's almost done with her coloring book, so when I'm looking through these pictures, it's hard for me to picture anything else but from what Erica has already done, and that's totally okay. I'm really excited to have this though and try to color in it. There are only 20 images in here, but I do think it's well worth it. The images are absolutely stunning, and I love mermaids. I think it's going to be one of the things that's like more on the heavy side for me are the mermaids. A Million Sea Creatures. This was the last book that I just added to my collection. It just arrived about 2 hours ago. So this was the last one that I just got. A Million Sea Creatures by Lulu Mayo. Again, like I said, Lulu Mayo is going to be one that I'm going to have a repeat of because I just love her books. One of the benefits that I find with her books are that it is a smaller book, and I like that fact. For me, I like to color things in a sitting, so to have a smaller book, it seems more tangible to me. So I'm just really excited, and like I said, I love the mermaids. A Million Mermaids is definitely gonna be like one of the next books that I get because I'm really excited about that one. And Mermaid is coming up, but I know I already have a bunch of books now with mermaids in it anyway, so I'm fine without the book, but I'm gonna get it. So yeah, it's just so cute. Her little images, I did mention before, I love her little gnomes. She needs to have a Million Gnomes book, Anyone with me on that? Yes. Let me know. Gnomes just need to be everywhere. They're so cute. So really excited to have another book of hers in my collection. A Million Sea Creatures. And I also did go ahead and get the Million Magical Creatures as well. And this one's so cute. I mean, it's Lulu Mayo. Look at this. It's just so stunning. Look. Oh my gosh, that ditto is so cute. I'm so excited. It just makes me want to color in it right away. At first, it was difficult for me to picture how to color her pages, but after diving into the first one that I had, the Million Unicorns, I'm all for it. The gnome. Definitely so sweet to have. I just feel so lucky to have these books, and they're so simple. It just brings so much joy. So I'm sure if you know, you know. So there were multiple different illustrators that I wanted to add to my collection. So this one here is by Heather Valentin. So I did look through a couple of flip throughs, since some of the illustrators that I have in my collection now had so many books out that it was really difficult for me to pick which book that I wanted to add. So I did my best at picking the ones that I was most interested in. This one here is Lacy Sunshine Enchanted Cove coloring book. And there were a lot of her books that I wasn't sure about, and then there were other books that it was hard for me to choose between. So I feel like I did as good as I could to get the best book to my ability, knowing that I would want to color in the most. And I just think her characters are so sweet and cute. The paper to me feels a little bit thinner, but it is single-sided, so that's always a good thing. I love these cute little creatures that she has. Yes, the mermaid. As soon as I see a mermaid in a book, I just want to color it mermaid. This cute little girl on a flower. They're just so sweet. I do want to be a little bit quick about this, just to make sure I get to show you all the wonderful things. Look at that. I love that with the dragon. Mermaids and dragons. So yeah, so I got myself a Heather Valentine book, and I'm really excited to dive into that one. The next one that I have, these aren't in any particular order. I think most of us lay out our books from smallest to largest because it's the easiest way to stack, so that's what I have. As soon as this book came in for me, I couldn't even stand it in my wish list. I couldn't stand it. I needed it. So I put it in my cart. It came the same exact day, got out of the box, and started coloring. There's something about this book that I just love tremendously, and I have colored 4 pages in it now for the month of March. This came in March. I think it was March 1st. Yeah, it was March 1st. So I couldn't help myself. So you're going to see some of my completed pages right away. But it's just so cute. I love Gabi Wolf's illustrations, and her illustrations in a little square book just did something to me. I don't know what it was, but I have her Mini Mania book, and I love that. But this one, I was obsessed. So I just did this one this morning before work. I love this book, but I need to get out of it. I already put it on my finished pile so that I don't touch it anymore, so that I can focus on the things that I need to focus to for the month of March. But it's just so sweet. And again, I don't know what it is about the square format of books. I think I prefer square books to rectangular books. Here's another one that I did. I remember when I was doing my completed pages for February that I was mentioning how when I do an alcohol background, how my fingerprints end up on the background because the ink is still wet. And I think like maybe the heat transfer reacting with the alcohol, I don't know what it is, but it puts my fingerprints on the pages. And I thought it was in one of the completed pages that I did for February, but it was this one. I forgot about that, but I did this one too. I don't know if this one's done yet or not. I might add prismas to this. You're not here for that though. You're here for the books. I love it. So this one's super cute, and Gabi Wolf does have a couple other books. But I think what I'm going to do is I might even get a second copy of this book because I love it so much, and to have one that's alcohol marker heavy with alcohol marker, and the other one that's heavy with colored pencil. This book here is adorable. Let me see. Do I need to zoom out? Okay, I zoomed you out a little bit just to make sure you're getting everything. So this one here, I just did a flip through on my channel. It is so cute and fun. I was looking through all my books and seeing what I wanted to do a flip through of, and this one won. It's just the cutest thing in the world. Little animals doing their yoga poses. And I'm so excited to color in this book. The paper quality seems like it's super excellent. The paper is extremely thick to the point where it feels like you're turning 2 pages at a time. So it's very, very good quality paper. You get a lot of pages to color, and the animals are just so stinking cute. So it just makes it that much more fun to color. Look at the axolotl. So yes, I just did a full flip through on this. I tried to be more quicker with my flip through, but I am still chatting through it. I don't think it's possible for me to do a silent flip through. It's just the way that it is. So yoga animals, so cute. If you want to see all the pages in that, go check out my flip through. And the next one that I have is the cutest of cute, and I'm not even really sure how to pronounce this. Amigurumi critters. I'm not sure. But look. They're so sweet. They're so cute. And I kind of do want to attempt to color them as though they've been crocheted. Like to figure out a way to mimic the look of the image. You can definitely do it. I mean, yeah. But they're so cute. They make me very happy. And I like how look at this. This might be my favorite. Like, I don't even know. This is just so cute. The line work is on the thinner side, and I think that's what makes me excited about this, because it's not one bold and easy. I just noticed and recognized that I'm not enjoying the cute and cozy coloring books. But even though these are like this is like cute and cozy style, but it has the thinner line work and it's more detailed on the pages. So I like that. Maybe the only thing that I don't necessarily like is the backgrounds being a lack of background on some of the pages, like this one. But it's okay. It's okay. They're so cute. So, look, mushrooms. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to color in this one. Paper quality seems good, and they're single-sided. I had to make sure that you're in screen and can see the pictures as I flip through. Next up, I'm super excited about Cute and Creepy Pop Manga Coloring Book by Camila D'Errico. I love her books. There were a couple that, as I saw, I don't think I would want to get, but there are still plenty that I do want to get. And the Cute and Creepy one stood out to me the most. I definitely wanted her Mermaids one and her Dragons one. Those two, Mermaids and Dragons, are like high on my list of things that I want to color, but I didn't want to single myself out, and I think in this book they're definitely mermaid like things, like this one here. Like this satisfies the itch for the mermaid, you know. She has a couple of things. Yeah, see, like this. Oh, I love this so much. I'm very happy to have one of her books, and I'm very excited to color in it. Like, that's so cute. Even the spider, so excited to color in this book. Again, it's like a square shape coloring book, so that's another thing that draws me to the book. Like I said, I don't know what it is about square shape, but Beauty and the Beast. Look at that. It's so cute. This like Maleficent. It's just so sweet. Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then there's the dragons. Yep. Exactly. So I definitely think I picked a really good one for me to color. Even the zombies. So excited about this, but I love this. Look at that. So cute. So I was really excited to get this book in. And there are a couple other ones, like I said. I think the Mermaid, the Dragon book, for sure. Those are still on my list. I gotta start stacking my books somewhere else. I keep knocking my cord. Alright, so one that could not be helped was Johanna Basford, Worlds of Wonder. I have been seeing so many things come out of this book throughout the last couple months that I've been coloring, and I told myself multiple times, you already have plenty of Johanna Basford coloring books. You don't need another one. It's gonna be okay. You can get it later. And I got it. Yes. I'm happy. I'm so happy to have this book in my collection. Another book by hers. I don't think I will be going for her earliest books like Enchanted Forest or The Jungle or her flower books out right now. I might consider getting her, what is it? Wonderful Flowers? Something like that, coming out in November this year. So I might consider that. So this would be the last book of hers that I get from everything that she's done. So I have Magical Worlds, Rooms of Wonder, Small Victories. I have her planner, and now I have this one, and that satisfies my itch for Johanna Basford. So it's just she's my favorite, and it's hard to say that, it really is, but at the same time I just get so excited to color in everything that she has that, I mean, she's gotta be my favorite. Oh, I just did this one. Oh, that's fine. In my planner for last month, I can do it again. See, and that's why it didn't bother me that I did it in alcohol markers. Now I can do it in colored pencil. Love these detailed pages. So I'm really excited about that. The mushrooms. I love that camel. Yeah, so Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford. It feels like a thicker book too, unless it's thicker paper. I'm not sure. But it seems like a thicker book. Next up is the Camellia Angelcova books. I have 50 ocean miniatures. I've got 50 Easter miniatures. 50 safari miniatures, and 50 spring miniatures. So I might actually be coloring in this book sometime this month and, well, and next month, of course, spring. But I know I already did my March plans for the month, but I might just swap out the winter one that I chose in her book and swap it out for a spring one. I might do both. Who knows? Nobody, not even me, but we'll find out. And then 50 Safari miniatures. I just want to do a quick flip. This one, the line work is definitely thicker than in 50 Spring miniatures. I'm not aware enough to know if this is a newer style or an older style. I'm not sure which one came first. And it doesn't bother me. They're not too thick. They're not extremely bold. I love her books. I love her art style. And it's just so fun to think up what to do with these pages. 50 Easter miniatures. I did get this one mainly because Easter's coming up. And I wanted to see if I could color anything related to the holidays as they pass throughout the year. So hopefully I'll be able to get to this one in April. It's super cute. I think her books might be one that I might get all of them. Minus the mandalas. I don't know about the mandalas, but 50 Ocean miniatures. This one I'm really excited about. I love it. They're so cute. And I saw a couple completed books on YouTube as well, and everyone just seems to have so much fun with it. They really go crazy with the mediums in a good way, you know, and they just, you can tell they enjoyed themselves while coloring in the book, and it just makes you want it more. So I can't wait to see what I can come up with for these books. Super excited. I know I said I wasn't one for the cute and cozy books, but dragon, okay? Cute fantasy coloring book by Vivi Tinta. Do I need to zoom you out? I think we're still okay. I think we're still okay. I keep you zoomed in as much as possible. Look at that. It's so cute. And I think what really drew me to this book was, well, one, the dragon. And two, I was working on a lot of detailed pencil work last month, and my eyes wanted to look at something a little bit bigger. And when I saw this coloring book, I couldn't help it. It was in my wish list, and I was trying to clean up my wish list. I was actually getting rid of a lot of books in my wish list, trying to ease down on things, and I did a really good job, I'll have you know. But this was one that I saw and I couldn't delete it, and then all of a sudden I needed to have it right then and there. So I got it, and I'm really happy that I did. Alright, so the next couple ones are going to be more of the portrait styles and more of girls, women, fairies, mermaids, witches. I wanted to dive into the world of coloring with different skin tones and just seeing where I could go with it. And there are so many illustrators out there who illustrate this way, so it was extremely hard to narrow down. So to the best of my ability, I got the books that I thought I would want to color the most, and as you see here, I've got some mermaids. So this is Magical Mermaids coloring book by Meredith Dillman, and I really enjoy her line work. It is so soft. It is very like soothing and relaxing to look at, if that makes sense. To me it does. Like when I look at these pages, I feel peace. It makes me feel very happy. So she is an illustrator. I don't think she has very many books either. Maybe 3. And I got the Mermaid one. I think she has foxes and fairies. I think she's the one who has foxes and fairies. And another one. But the mermaids just really drew me to this book. And I'm really excited to see what I can do with it. I'm nervous in a way because I've never colored skin before. But I do have a buddy color this month in March to do a Hannah Lynn page. So I'll be practicing in that. But these are just so sweet. They're so beautiful. I'm really excited to dive into this Magical Mermaids book by Meredith Dillman. And another mermaid book that I couldn't pass up was by Christine Caron. So, again, I looked through a bunch of her books. Very hard to decide what I wanted, but I knew I was getting a lot of coloring books at the time, and I think this one was on the cheaper side. And I really wanted as many illustrators that I could get at the time. So I love mermaids, and I wanted one of her books, any of her books. So I got this one, and I'm really happy about it. I love the mermaids. They're so cute. So I'll definitely get to practice coloring mermaids for a while, and I'll be set for May. But yeah, so Christine Caron's Mermaids coloring book. Really excited about that one. I got a Molly Harrison book. Hers was almost impossible to choose what I got. Fairy Dreams is the one I settled on, I guess. Let me zoom you out. Okay, all right, so we're all set. So yeah, she had so many books out, and it was very hard to decide which one to get. Part of me, I don't regret getting this book because I do absolutely love it, but part of me wishes I would have got maybe an autumn coloring book of hers because her witches look so cool. And I told myself at the time, it's not even summer yet. Why are you thinking about that? But I can color witches whenever. It's okay. So part of me was wishing that I would have got one of her witches books, but these are still really beautiful, beautiful pages, and I can see myself coloring in each of them. So I'm still really excited, and I just want to support the illustrators and showcase them and color in their coloring books. So it's a win. It's a win. So really excited about that one. Fairy Dreams by Molly Harrison. And then I got a Jana Prosperina book. Again, another one that was hard for me to pick. All of these were. I got her fairy coloring book. And her images are so beautiful again. So I'll definitely get a lot of practice with skin work, but I do think it's gonna take longer for me to fill these books up because of having so many of them to color now. So I'm almost kind of glad the books are on the thinner side. so I can work through them. Look at this. I love this. Beautiful. So yeah, her coloring books, again, same story. Very hard to choose from. She has a lot of coloring books out there that are just so beautiful. But I at least wanted to get one to have her in my collection. So that's Jana Prosperina. I'm not sure if it's Yana or Jana. But I got her fairy coloring line art book. And then I have Selena Fenich. I got her Magic and Dark Fantasy book. This is 4 books in one. and you're not missing out on any of the pages from these 4 books. And I mainly wanted to do it this way because it was cheaper to get all 4 at once, and I thought it would be nice to just have one coloring book versus 4 of them, or if I decide to get another book of hers, I would go in the same direction and get another 4 books in one. So in that case, I wouldn't have 8 books in my collection, I would only have 2. So I really enjoy that she gives you that option, and it just makes me feel like I will be heavily satisfied for a while diving into her illustrations. But definitely want her Mermaid book. So we'll see. I for whatever reason, I keep seeing this page and I love it. I love it so much. So I'm excited to color that one. All of them, but that one keeps sticking out to me. They're all so fun. And she also has like a pocket version of all her books as well, I believe. And I was gonna do that. I was just gonna get a pocketbook because I find those very approachable. Oops. But I thought to myself too that the detail work would be too little, so I did want to get a larger scale book of hers. Next up is a book by Deborah Moeller, and I got A Year of Wonderment by her. There were, again, several books of hers that I wanted to dive into, but I thought this one was so fun and cute, so I was excited to get this one. And there are just a couple other of her books that I would want to get, but like I said, starting off with one and enjoying the process of coloring in the one that I have. Look at that, it's so cute. So I'm really excited about this one. And then these next couple are a little on the different side. As far as I know, this is an AI generated coloring book. But there are a bunch of Erin Zen coloring books out there that were just attracting me, and gamer girls just it's all me. So I do recognize that it's an AI coloring book, but after looking in his works, I couldn't help myself, and I knew that I would have fun coloring in it. They're so cute. They're so cute. So I was like, you know what, I do support as much as I can where I can, but at the same time, I know this would bring me a lot of joy to color in. Like, that's me. So I was really excited to get this book, and I'm really excited to color in it. These girls are just so cute. And I did see a couple of colorists already work in his books, and the outcomes are stunning. So I wanted to give it a try and see where I go with it. So I did get the Erin Zen Gamer Girls coloring book. And then I have a couple here I'm going to show at the same time because it kind of goes hand in hand, a little story. So my fiance's favorite video game is Destiny, and he had said, if I teach you slowly how to play Destiny, then I would be willing to color with you as well. And I didn't even ask for this, okay? But he brought it up, and I got so excited, so I got a Destiny coloring book. And I was like, I don't know if you'll want to color in it or want me to color it for you, but I got a Destiny coloring book. He was like, that's really cool. I like that. So the fact that he said he would color with me if I played Destiny with him, I got 2 of the same coloring books from our favorite anime show that we watch. Well, it's one of my favorites. He has a lot of favorites. So I got 2 coloring books for us both to enjoy, and the anime is Blue Lock. It's a really, really neat soccer anime. I don't even like soccer, and I think this show is really cool. So, the line work may seem lacking, but the way that the show is made, there's actually so much detail happening. You just have to watch the show, but if you're not into that, it's totally fine. But I'm really excited to color in this with him and see what we do. I'm excited about the fact that he said he would color in with me, but I'm still not going to make him. And I didn't do any sort of flips in Destiny, but this one's really cool. Destiny is his video game, so I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I couldn't tell you the first thing, so I don't know who they are. But he likes it. He thought it was really cool. So if you like Destiny, this is their official coloring book. So yeah. So that is it. Those are the books that I got for my coloring book collection, and I'm really excited about all that. And I'll just show a few other things that I got in February as well. I had the 36 count of colored pencils by Crayola, and I just upped it to 120 to have more color option. I really enjoy coloring with Crayola colored pencils, so I'm happy. I'm happy that I got those. And then a couple other things that I got was the Cosmic Shimmer watercolor paints. I'm really excited to work with these as well. I'm hoping to do some sort of color along on my channel for the month of March with these to test them out. So I'm really excited about that. And then the last thing that I got, I don't know what made me do this, but I got some confetti. Yeah. And my thought process on this was literally to piece by piece glue little confetti pieces to my page. And that, for whatever reason, excited me. So I'm gonna see where I go with that. It's a fun thought, but I think I'm gonna go crazy with attempting it. But we'll see what happens. That's for future Jen to find out. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, looking through my coloring books with me. I'm really excited to dive into these. Most of my first 30 coloring books are all colored in. At the end of March, I should only have 4 coloring books that are untouched from my first haul. So then the main focus going forward is to color in as many untouched books as I can and circulate through all the ones that I have throughout the rest of the year. There are still going to be a few coloring books here and there that I collect throughout the year as well, and I might do a haul later on those. But for now, because of all the different illustrators that I have, I'm very satisfied, and I definitely think that my collection is at the perfect amount right now. It's almost overwhelming with how many books I have now, and I only have 63 coloring books, but that's plenty. That's enough. So I think I'm set for a while, and I mean it this time. I really do. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if there's a buddy color that you want to do in any of the books that you saw here. If you check out my January haul as well, that's every single book that I have in my collection. So you can check out my January haul and this haul, put them together. Those are my coloring books, and if you ever want to do a buddy color, let me know and we'll get that set up. So with that, I hope you guys all have a great and colorful day. Bye!